It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40.
Yellow. Right side.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. Offense up to the line fast. A second down run by Pacheco. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
15, 15. 43, 40, yellow. 15, 15. Right side.
They're going for it with Mahomes. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. They've got a man in motion. They give it to him again. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, here's Dak. Trying for a touchdown here. His first throw is an interception. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Lays out left side and gets it. Working quickly here. Running left with Pacheco. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Malik Hooker with the tackle. So About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here.
Yellow, yellow.
They're advancing it well as they face second down. Right back to Pacheco. Works his way to the 35. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the second. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds a seam down the middle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Here we go! Let's check! Here we go, 46!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. It's caught, Ferguson. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast.
Kill!
Prescott now on 3rd down. This throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Cowboys in possession. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Prescott here from the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Dowdle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys tie it in the final minute of the half. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take the lead on that successful kick. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yellow!
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Line, line. Attack, attack. Attack, attack. Right side.
To the air, Mahomes. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Easy, 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 easy. Hey, 57. Right side.
Mahomes to throw for it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Attack.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good.
50, yellow, 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 yellow.
Kansas City
Yellow.
Chiefs.
Hey, 57.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Right side.
Back to the air, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yellow. 15, 15. Right side.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable
Yellow.
distance.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, 43. Hero, 15. Right side.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. Throwing for the end zone. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Yellow, going to 53.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Yeah! There we go! Right side.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Yeah! There we go! Right take! Hey, kill!
They send a man in motion.
26!
A final throw before the break. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, there we go! Right take!
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, kill! 47! Everybody kill!
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Throw secured by Brandon Cooks. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Working quickly here.
Kill!
Another carry for him. He's contained at the line for no gain. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Yeah!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. Putting a receiver in motion. Now a give on the counter. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it with... They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. Right take. 47.
Ferguson there to bring it in. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go, kill.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. They'll run for this. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
It's first downs like that, Kate, just with the toughness of these receivers. Like,
He's 46. I'm 32.
Quitting.
He didn't.
What did he do?
He got in a car accident and the person passed away. And because he had.
think about some old school dudes. These playbooks have evolved so much in the NFL. Can you imagine some of the physical receivers back in the day and how badly they would have loved to play into systems like this that just find a way time and again to put the ball in their hands?
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the 4th. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, 43, 43. On Sunday.
2nd and 10 now. Hauled in by Rice. Hits the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs losing by 7. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll run Pacheco. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Yellow.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Right side.
Trying again with Pacheco. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain for them on 2nd and goal, and now they need 8 on 3rd.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Right. Right side.
They'll try with Pacheco. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Come back. Right side.
Throwing now. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive.
GG's.
He can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so